Today we are going to be reacting to how Caseoh became the biggest streamer, literally and metaphorically. So without a doubt, let's get straight into this video.
What's going on, peeps? Today I want to tackle the biggest streamer on Twitch, Caseoh.
Caseoh is literally the biggest streamer, metaphorically and literally.
Hailing at 800,000 Twitch followers and 2 million TikTok followers, Caseoh's
doing well. He's doing good
through TikTok, like most people, for his hilarious reactions to his ridiculously creative community trolling him. I've grown quite a liking to the man's content since. He is a pretty wholesome
Caseoh does have a wholesome content. He's enjoyable to watch.
What you may wonder is how this low-income Twitch streamer got to this point in his career. Why did he start
low-income Twitch streamer? Bro's really calling Caseoh a low-income Twitch streamer. I don't think Caseoh's low-income. I mean, look at his views. He racks it up, man.
Streaming? Is he actually losing weight?
Oh, nah. Caseoh's not losing weight anytime.
Video, how Caseoh became the biggest streamer.
It would be pretty crazy to see Caseoh lose weight. That'd be like a surprise, just like Nick Avocado. You know that one AI video? Yeah, that's trying to how we see Caseoh right there.
Caseoh was born on May 9th, 1998 in a fairly small town within Dallas County, Arkansas, United States, by his parents. He was raised in a Christian household with his brother, who actually got married recently. Congratulations. He was the best man. Growing up, Caseoh had two major interests, basketball and video games. We might as well throw food in there. His mother was very supportive in his hobbies, attending every basketball game that Caseoh participated in. By the time
That's crazy to believe. Caseoh actually used to play sports.
He was using his free time to play NBA 2K, a basketball-centered game, and college to start a content creation career. He knew he had to deal with his town's terrible internet to upload anything, but he had a dream and wanted to put it to reality. Terrible internet.
Caseoh's from Goobertown?
He had a dream and wanted to put it to reality. Because for the past few years,
it's actually real.
As a maintenance man with his dad, where they would mow grass. He didn't enjoy this job as most working class people do. He hated the possibility of working a 9-to-5 job forever. He even thought about getting in shape and joining the military.
Really? Caseoh in the military. Oh man, that would have been different. We wouldn't have any big streamer then. We wouldn't have a big streamer.
Card was embarrassingly declined at a dollar store. He was actually a paycheck-to-paycheck low-income ginger boy from Arkansas. A channel named Caseoh Games, a play on his favorite dip, Caseoh. On September 10th, he began a live stream with a face cam streaming NBA 2K23, ignoring any chatter.
I don't know why, but for some reason, every streamer starts off with NBA 2K. Like y'all don't know actual speed. He started off with NBA 2K. Like, I don't know what it is. I've never played NBA 2K, but it seems to be really popular.
That would tease him. What Caseoh didn't expect was that after a week of streaming, he wouldn't be getting his card declined again. He repackaged the best moments from his live streams onto his Twitch account, following the regular formula all streamers do. He made it his goal to upload 5 to 10 clips from each stream he did. This would fuel
he's hustling,
algorithm and
Caseoh's a hustler.
Larger chance of finding an audience. He got a lot luckier than he thought, as after releasing 3 TikToks one day at around noon, he woke up to 10,000 followers.
That's crazy. Literally, that's what we call overnight success.
There he just kept going.
Literally overnight success.
Every day he could. At around 9 p.m. for about 5 to 7 hours. The only thing that was holding him back was his current job and network issues. His new fans were begging for him to stream, but he couldn't due to low bandwidth. His solution was acquiring a hotspot to run his live stream on. His only threat would be a storm running rampage through his small town. You know how Arkansas is. Through his consistency, he built a community rather quickly. By the end of September, he was averaging 1,000 live viewers. He surpassed 100,000 followers on TikTok, his YouTube spiked to 10K on October 3rd, and his Twitch earned 30K followers on the 5th. The internet was loving his hilarious reactions that mostly involved
Caseoh looks so much smaller there, man. He looks bigger now, doesn't he? He looks way bigger.
The frustration he's having mid-match. He's a natural entertainer with pretty much no filter and knows what moments will get him clipped.
That's talent, bro. That's talent. Literally talent.
Due to his frequent use of "cuh," he established his fan base as the community.
That's just his accent. He has like a very, say, southern kind of farmer's accent. That's what Caseoh sounds like.
This would help boost Caseoh's brand. They will watch anything.
You know those racist people in the movies and stuff, or the slave owners? Literally what he sounds like.
he plays and are able to vote in polls to influence what he plays next. He also reviews his community's creations, including memes and edits that tend to be out of pocket. By tend to be, I mean like practically all the time. He got invited to the Twitch Partner Program on November 9th, 2022. Once he surpassed 5,000 paid subs on Twitch, he felt more comfortable financially. He ended up quitting his normal job to pursue streaming full time. Given that this was unusual in his tiny community, telling his former boss why he was leaving was difficult.
Why is Caseoh bald in that?
He asked his dad for clarification on his circumstances. Believe it or not, there aren't a whole lot of people that Case has told about his Twitch career in his hometown. They don't even know that Twitch streaming can be a career. Anyone that has found out, he has warned them not to leak the name of their town, as he fears that if his small area gets revealed, he will have to move. It wasn't going to stop him from growing any further, as he was now able to live in his own house, where he could stream as long as he wanted, at any time he wanted. Towards February, he felt the need to branch off to other types of games. The NBA 2K hype was dying down, and he needed to
Of course,
expand.
man. I guess NBA 2K was the start of like most Twitch streamers' current like careers and stuff, because you don't see anyone playing NBA 2K anymore.
But the streamer himself, his personality was the star of the show. It didn't matter if he was good at the game, he just needed to make the experience enjoyable.
That's true, man. Caseoh makes the experience, like, truly, man. You make the experience.
Experiment he tried was simulcasting. If you didn't know, you can simulcast or stream on multiple platforms at the same time, such as Twitch and TikTok.
That's
this only
useful.
Increases reach and total viewership. Those TikTok viewers would eventually migrate to Twitch. The only risk was him streaming more mature games like The Walking Dead and Contraband Police that won't fly on TikTok at all. He even got banned for a bit for this reason. Other games he began to try were Roblox, Baldi Basics, Five Nights at Freddy's, Granny, Fall Guys, Amnesia, and Only Up. Then there's Uno, but believe it or not, the gameplay isn't the main attraction. It's when he's loading into the game on his PlayStation. The reason is because his fans are able to message him during this period.
No way!
Thousands of ridiculous messages being seen by
That's
the man
funny.
himself, forcing him to turn off direct messages for the rest of the session. There are some wholesome positive shouts, and then it is drowned out by
Hammer me? Yeah, that's very out of pocket.
God, Steve. No.
How's that disgusting? Because Caseoh says he'll fart in a jar and send it to them like every single stream.
Now, see, we're done. As quick as it started, it's over.
That's funny. Yo!
His fan base is something else, but it's part of the reason he's become so successful, as interactions like this boosted him to 1 million followers on TikTok during June 16th, 2023. He often comically threatens his audience with statements like, "You're banned," or "I'm shutting the stream off." When you're going live to over 6,000 people a night, I doubt you'll catch
6,000
them all.
people,
He doesn't
whoa.
mind this, as all he wants to do is make people laugh. We might as well talk about his community a bit more. Case wanted to learn more about these little gremlins by rating their gaming setups and fridges.
I remember when you used to do this. You used to I don't even know. You used to send random stuff like school lunch, your fridge, or your room, and he would rate them, bro.
He also gets sent cringe TikToks for him to laugh at.
Yo, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Then he'll move towards the memes and edits, which Case himself is regularly the butt of the joke.
Burgers or chicken sandwiches?
Wait, that's actually tough. Chicken sandwiches are better than burgers.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me this low-income Twitch streamer from Goobertown, Arkansas, Case
is able to ignore all these harsh remarks, especially because he has such a strong support base. He knows that
Caseoh's fan base is very light, bro. It's very funny. His fan base is so funny.
Just trolling and not to take anything to heart. He might react that way in the outside, but inside he finds it humorous. The man is great at just taking the joke, which is most commonly a fat joke or a joke about him being poor based on his basic setup. They have taken it as far as
he has a basic setup, but that don't mean he doesn't have money.
Creating fake news stories with overarching lore attached to each production.
Breaking news. Paycheck to paycheck, scraping for dimes, Twitch streamer Caseoh has...
Every single time! That just happened to it every single time! Like you can't even see paycheck to now it's scraping for dimes. Buddy, what?
It'll start with a breaking news intro before the broadcaster describes Caseoh as a low-income, paycheck-to-paycheck, scraping for dimes, 400-pound, 4-foot Twitch streamer. He then describes a bizarre scenario.
Bro, what was that so accurate, bro? What was that so accurate, so specific?
Within Little Rock or Goobertown, Arkansas, that Case is in today. This could be him being on the run from the cops after robbing and eating the entire menu of his local Waffle House before flipping his own car due to his weight. They say that his running causes earthquakes, which has forced the U.S. military to get involved just to stop this madness. It has gotten so bad to the point where they had to build a wall around Little Rock to block Case from getting in. President Joe Biden also had to step in. He has also been rumored to have connections with the Amish community within Little Rock and has had a long-standing beef with John Pork after he killed his close friend.
Bigger than the Death Star? What is the Death Star?
What?
That thing's pretty big.
Oh, the Death Star.
It's shaped like rare rising rat. Shaped like a Ferris wheel. What do you mean bros built like a 1x1 Lego piece?
This was famous. This was literally famous.
Yep, you're banned.
I just hope these jokes don't end up getting to Case and he starts feeling miserable about himself. I'm sure his community genuinely doesn't want him to feel that way. There's a certain group of people who are always on his side and will back him up no matter what. When things get too far out of hand, his fans will make the same joke that Case did about banning everyone, but they'll mean it. When someone goes too far, they don't like it and want him out. Yup, there are limits in the community. It doesn't matter at the end of the day because Caseoh is still unbelievable.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold it to you guys. I'm gonna hold that buck, but Caseoh has one of the best fan bases. Caseoh has one of the best, okay? Compared to the other fan bases of the Twitch streamers, I think Caseoh has one of the best.
Unbelievably successful. He's got 800,000 Twitch followers, 300,000 YouTube subscribers, and 2 million Twitch followers. He's not a low-income Twitch streamer, and who knows, maybe he will have a massive cut in 5 years. He seems like a chill dude that definitely knows what he is doing. It's also incredible that his own mother is tapped in with his fan base, doing announcements in his Discord and showing love to her son, who is finally living his dream job.
Yo, shout out to Caseoh's mom. So it's a real parent right there, real parent.
Mother that encouraged him to do streaming that one September day. Look where.
What do y'all think of that video, huh? I honestly thought it was a good video, you know, learning about Caseoh and stuff. Like, I did not know he was from Goobertown, because I never heard of Goobertown before. But let me know if y'all are a fan of Caseoh. Peace, take care, and make sure to work hard. And be better too. But just remember, I'm better.